Howdy doody everybody, my name is KevGuuey and welcome back to the Beginner's Guide. This is chapter 15, The Machine. I hope Coda's better now. We're at the machine now? Pretty sure this is the machine? There's a guard out here. Well, maybe he is guarding the machine. Who knows? Ma'am, glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. I intend to be quick? Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press. So we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Coda. It? This is it? Oh, what are you doing with it? The paper? What with the paper? Paper, mom, papers, paper, please, papers. What will you say about this? Who took the baby? What? What baby? I don't know what you're talking about. The machine.
And of course, it's the machine.
Looks like the Steam logo. Kind of. Ish. You just put the lines. You stopped. You stopped feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? Let's see. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put them through? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. I've been so alone. I have to That's man up. Apologize for leaving me. No? Nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I have seen the thing you fear. No? Nothing? Are we really talking to the machine? Alright then, I'll apologize to the people on your behalf. What the heck? I'm scared. Hello? My followers! My friends! My friends. It falls on me to deliver bad news. I have a troubling revelation. I think it sounds better. I have a troubling revelation than bad news. Because everyone hates bad news. The machine will not apologize to us. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. Let's go with the first one. The machine will not apologize. But this is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. But it is not important. We are stronger than it thinks we are. Let us pay it retribution. Let us show it that we are not failures. Yes! Do that. Follow me, we'll destroy the machine. Follow me, we'll destroy everything that the machine has created. Those are both equally bad. I don't want to do any of that. Do we have to do any of that? But I don't want to destroy the machine. Or did the second one. Oh. No one followed me. I have a gun now. Okay. Oh. Okay, though, okay. I'm just gonna... Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you're known forever. Isn't that what you're scared of? Exposed to the view of others every day forever, seen in naked clarity? What?
So now the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Well, if he has more social, you know... if he talks to more people outside than just himself...
So I started showing Coda's work to people. I took this one,
so.
and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games. You know, the point of it all is just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Hello, machine. Hello, you. I didn't destroy you. Put down your weapon. I don't have it.
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something... I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem. When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So beautifully, beautifully happy.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I meant to press E to put away the gun. And it just went pew pew.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made.
The last game?
So let's take a look.
June 2011. Last game Coda ever makes. Hello.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
It looks cold. I'm getting chill now, just thinking about how cold it is. Or, you know, the word cold. Hello?
This room actually has a maze in it.
Whoa.
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise. So the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played. It actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, that was scary. Or that red thing was scary.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable.
That's true.
Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze?
Don't know.
The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
That's a long-ass code. I'm supposed to know that code? What? How am I supposed to know that code? 151617? 1516. I was kind of close. I had a bunch of ones in there. This is a very spooky level. The ambient noise is very...
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely, just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
Oh, thank you. That's weird.
Was I a failure for not understanding this game? I mean, I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow. I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for. I asked him so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean.
Yeah, bowling ball. Bowling ball holes. We always saw those. Remember? They're always there.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me. But he stopped and left, and it felt somehow like I had failed.
Aww. Man, this is a very emotional game. I didn't think it would be that emotional.
Where did I screw up?
I really didn't think this would be a very emotional game. Dear Davey, I Thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you to not speak to me anymore.
I'm the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's because of what I did. I poisoned it for you.
It's so sad.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
I wonder times whether you think I am making these games for you. You've so infected my...
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say. Even though I was showing your work, I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
You've so infected my personal space that it's possible that I did begin to plant solutions in my work somewhere hidden between games. If there was an answer in meaning, would it make you any happier? Would you stop taking my games and showing them to people against my wishes? Giving them something that is not yours to give, violating the one boundary that keeps me safe? Would you stop changing my games? Stop adding lampposts to them? You simply let them...
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all. Nothing. Less than nothing. What does that mean?
Simply let them be what they are. The lampposts. You put them in, or there originally? When I'm around you, I feel physically ill. You desperately need something and I cannot give it to you. I literally do not have it. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
And when you finally see what I am talking about, don't say anything.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything. And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it, that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up. If I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again? Please. I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me? Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please. I'm fading, And all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
I'm not moving. Epilogue. The heck? Hello? So the Stanley Parable man is
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more.
that what he wants?
It's like a disease.
He wants the praise. Is that what he wants? The Stanley Parable man?
Solution.
The hinky? That was weird. That's a very nice mansion.
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Maybe he's the person that made prison architecture.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Hello? What happened? Oh, okay. I thought I got stuck or something. I was like, what? Oh, we're in a cave now. How do we get here? Is the spider gonna come out somewhere? I don't want no spider, please. No spider.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be?
I think everyone is.
It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
Everyone is driven by validation. That's why everyone always asks for approval. What do you think? Do you think this is the right idea? Do you think I should do this? Everyone always asks and needs approval, needs validation, needs some sort of acknowledgement that they're doing the right thing. That they have a sort of
I think I need to go.
right conclusion.
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do. I have a lot that I need to make up for. And so I'm just gonna...
It's okay, Mr. Stanley Parable Man.
Okay.
I understand. The cave became the desert. Huh. Interesting. This is a weird place. Hello? Is that a monolith? This is a monolith that exploded? Ooh, a hole. A hidey hole. Wait, is there a hidden thing here? Hidden place? No, I think it's drop off point. I want to go down there. Ooh, nice slow elevator. It's a very... What happened there? Oh. I was like, what happened? Did the ceiling, like, cave in or something? And the Mr. Stanley Parable man disappeared. Oh, we're back in the beginning. Kind of. Not the same place. The clock is gone. Gone. Hello? Oh. That's the whisper. Oh, that machine! The whisper machine! Oh. The heck was that? That's the whisper machine. Oh. I thought we were talking about some other machine. Ooh. That noise. I don't like that. Go away, spooky noise. That rumbly in the tummy. What's gonna happen now? Did we actually float away? Oh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I like this. He took that glitch in his first game and then made it into this huge labyrinth. Like his whole game was a maze to get to the end. I think. I don't know if that's what he wanted, but wow, I didn't know this whole game was just it was so emotional. I didn't even wow. It was a lot more emotional than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was a silly game, but wow. Or R. Project would not have been possible without the following individuals. Wow. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this series. It's very emotional. It's just I talked about a lot of things about my emotions too, and it was just wow. And the series just this was an amazing game. The Stanley Parable creator is awesome. I really enjoyed his work. His games are just amazing. His narration is amazing. I love it. It's awesome. One of the best, I would say, to me. I would say to me it's one of the most enjoyable walking simulator type games that I really enjoyed. Anything else? Well, that's it. Well, that's the beginner's guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this series and this episode. If you guys did, then please slime that like button. Be sure to subscribe down below for more awesome videos. Thank you, everybody, for watching this episode and the series. Thank you, everybody, again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! What the? How was I supposed to do this?